Bagwell. He plays a lot. He's a senior. And an eighth grader. Kiki Adams. They only drafted 10 people. Making money on travel. Like it all. Yeah. I got all my wires down here. I had to put my wires here in case somebody came so I could move over quickly.
The two Marions are here.
I know. They did show. I talked to them up there. He said, yeah, I switched stations. They're kind of mad at me. Got any of those yet?
Oh, yeah. They tweet at me.
It says right there when they go to the broadcast, audio over.
We got to be Chris about Owensboro at halftime.
Very good.
Doing a halftime for a minute, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Tell him to write his name and title down. You ready to go on? I'll tell him Gregor said hello.
Yeah, I've already told you Gregor. Gregor said, yo.
You ready?
I'm ready when you are, Mike. Let's do it.
Live from the Owensboro Sports Complex in Owensboro, Kentucky. It's Christian Academy Louisville Lady Centurion basketball, as tonight the Lady Centurions in the Final Four of the 2A state tournament take on the Marion County Lady Knights, as the Lady Knights come to the game 13-6, the Lady Centurions at 15-2. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Botello, privileged to bring you tonight's broadcast. I'll be joined once again by Athletic Director Brad Morgan, and we would like to thank our sponsors of tonight's broadcast in Tran Orthodontics, the best smiles in the business, Alliance Promotional Products, Court, the best in rehab, Beef O'Brady's, the Christian Academy Gala featuring Eric Metaxas, and PNC Bank. And Brad, one of the goals this year, I know, for the girls team is to repeat and defend their title as 2A state champs, and they've made it to the Final Four. Only 2 more games to get there.
Whew, but it's not an easy road, Mike. A heavyweight matchup tonight as the Marion County club, who's a strong history of this program in girls basketball, coming to tonight 13-6, 4th-ranked team in their region, but really outperforming probably those preseason rankings as they got some additions of a couple of new players, especially the senior Sierra Mosley. 5 of their 6 top players, Mike, are seniors. A lot of size, a lot of speed. It's going to be a tough one tonight here, a late night here. We've already had this is the 4th of 4 big games here in Owensboro. So ladies and gentlemen, been hanging around the hotel all day, but it's time to go now, and you got to go from the beginning. 32 minutes to make the championship.
Half of the championship match tomorrow has been decided as Mercer County defeated Belfry in the game right before this, 69-33. They'll be there, and the winner of this game will take them on. And as you look at the stats, Brad, really pretty evenly ranked teams as you look at points and points against and that sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Cal averaging just under 60, Marion at 55 a game. Cal giving up only 40, Marion 41. Marion does like to play a little bit slower pace than Cal. Field goal percentages right around 42%. Cal shoots a little better, 3-pointers per game, but they both take about 16 a game. And in free throw percentage, both around 60%. Cal needs to do better at that. Marion really struggled yesterday at the line against Callaway County, barely survived. If they hadn't, it would have been because of missed foul shots. Yeah, really, even this series, though, it's funny, a lot of basketball between these two. 5 contests. Marion County leads that series 3-2. The last one coming last season, Christian Academy defeated Marion County in this same tournament, but in the sectionals, as we were in the same section as them last year, Cal won 66-57, probably one of our toughest games on the way to the title.
As we talk about Marion County, you talked about how they're a team that is tough on the boards and tough underneath, and they're led by their new senior, a new player on the team this year, Sierra Mosley.
Yeah, I don't know if she was injured last year, transferred in. We haven't gotten that backstory. Sierra Mosley's averaging 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field, 70% from the foul line, and she's big and strong inside. Good height, good strength, and moves really well. Not a great ball handler, but doesn't have to when you're catching it near the basket and just finishing. Cal's going to have to find a way to keep her off the glass and away from the basket. My biggest concern, as always, with those type players is getting in foul trouble, because if they get their hands on the ball, it's tough to stop them. Cal's got to do what they did last night. Just wall up. Make her finish. If she finishes 2 points, especially early in the game, 2 points is not as valuable as it is a foul on Shelby or a foul on one of our other interior players. So just wall up, make her finish over top, and go on with the play. As the game wears on, you feel like you can win that battle. Cal wants to make it tough. Anytime you got a dominant post player, the goal is to pressure the ball so hard that it's tough to get it inside. You got to think of it, Mike, just like we'll watch NFL tomorrow evening, I'm sure. You want to pressure the quarterback, right? Make it hard to throw it. Well, you want to pressure guards and make it not easy to get it inside.
As we talk about guards, every good post person usually has a really good guard. Marion County has a really strong senior at the guard slot.
Yeah, Dalen Spalding gave Cal troubles in this game last year. She's really fast, averages 11 a game, 4.4 rebounds a game. Good free throw shooter. Not a big three-point shooter, Dalen's not, but so you got to get back off of her a little bit. But you got to guard her with a team. Very similar to Jaya, loves to drive first. And so you got to really stay down in your stance, guard her as a team. And then she loves to kick it out to her shooters, which are the senior Katie Mattingly and the other senior Mackenzie Bagwell.
As we look at the Lady Centurions, what a game yesterday against Bell County. Set a new 2A record with 18 steals in the game. Of course, that was broken today by Mercer County, so it stood for 24 hours, but also a 2A record in assists with 19 assists yesterday. Just a great team effort yesterday by the Lady Centurions.
Absolutely. Of course, led by the senior Shelby Calhoun, the Virginia Tech signee, averaging 15 a game, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. This is yesterday. 15 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 turnovers, 4 steals. Jaya McClure, the super sophomore, averaging 13 a game as the lights go out here. They turn the lights out here with spotlights all over the floor. Thank you, Mike, for the light. Jaya McClure had 12.95 rebounds and was everywhere yesterday, 6 assists, and then Mia Beam with 12 points a game, including 28 three-pointers. And Sydney Rocky, the junior, averaging 10 a game.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. We'll do first for the Marion County Lady Knights. It'll be senior Katie Mattingly, 7.3 points a game. Also has 20 threes on the year, tied with Mackenzie Bagwell for the most threes on this team. Joining her will be senior Dalen Spalding, the guard Brad talked about, 10.9 points a game, 4 rebounds a game. They'll be joined by senior Jayla Calherd, 6.3 points a game, 4.3 rebounds a game. Tanika Williams, the only junior in the starting lineup, just under 5 a game and both points and rebounds. And finally, the girl in the middle, number 32, Sierra Mosley, 12.3 points a game and 7 rebounds a game. For the Centurions, it's the 5 you're used to. It'll be Sydney Rocky, just under 10 points a game, just under 4 rebounds a game. The Virginia Tech signee, Shelby Calhoun, 15 points a game, just over 13 rebounds a game. In the middle, probably the assignment to guard Mosley today, at least at the start, will be Alexa Breedlove, 5.2 points a game, 4.8 rebounds. Mia Beam, the sharpshooter from outside, at 12 points a game and 2 rebounds a game. And finally, the sophomore spark plug, Jaya McClure, at 13 points a game and just under 5 rebounds a game. We are about ready. Winner of this game goes to the championship game tomorrow, and we're about to be underway. Centurions, for the first time in their visiting uniforms today, in their red trimmed in blue. Marion County in their white home uniforms trimmed in maroon. It is Calhoun and Mosley for the tip. Shelby gets it, tips it to McClure. Centurion ball. Beam, 15-footer baseline is good, so that's a good sign to see Centurions with the first 2 points.
Mia hits that shot. It's such a tough shot. I mean, short corner, about 15 away. Man, arcs it. Beautiful shot. Cal on the attack right away. Cal now half-court man-to-man. Marion slowing it down.
Williams sets the offense for this team. Here comes the double team. Gets it off to Mosley. Nice. Tries to go underneath. Calhoun knocks it away. Steals Centurion.
It was going to be a sure layup, and Shelby, Sydney throws that one up ahead. Jaya not paying attention. But on this end, it was a pick and roll. Cal doubled it. Had a surefire layup, but Shelby deflected it and got the steal.
Mattingly tosses it in. Almost a turnover the other way, as Williams was not paying a whole lot of attention but had time to react to it. Williams guarded by Rocky. Here comes a pick by Cowherd. Double team. It goes to Cowherd. Now Mosley starts to drive. Dishes outside to Spalding. Spalding now waits for a pick. Double team. Ball goes back to Mosley. Skip pass across court to Williams. Fakes a shot. Drives behind the back to the left side. Shot blocked by Breedlove, and Breedlove comes away with it. Rocky pushes it forward for the Centurions as they have a 2-zip early lead here in the game. She tells Jaya to come out and take control, and Jaya obliges. She's picked up by Mattingly. Calhoun now starts her drive, goes to the ground. There's going to be a foul on Mosley.
Yeah, a little bit of a cheap one there. Coach is right of me, but she had to call it. They got tripped up. Really, just feet got tripped up, fell. You can't call it offensive.
Kelly Wood in his 4th season at Marion County. 78 wins, 37 losses. Calhoun drives to the hoop for 2.
Beautiful set play, just isolated Shelby. Took her right to the basket. She couldn't want to foul. Didn't want to get her second early. Cal up 4-0. Set the matchups here man-to-man. Jay is guarding the superstar guard, Dalen Spalding. And then we got Shelby's on 32 Sierra Mosley. So putting our best on their best as far as defensively.
Ball comes to the left side to Mattingly. Tries to go inside to Cowherd. Dishes it out in the corner to Spalding. 3 in the air is going to be no good. Rebound to Calhoun. She wants to run, but she has a 1-on-3. Is she going to hesitate and go to the hoop? She does for the 2.
Nice. Yeah, once again, Mosley wanted no part of that, as we're going to have a timeout. It's like a 30-second. Mosley didn't want to foul, so Shelby sensed it. Went right at her. Finished strong with the right hand.
2 minutes into the game, 6-0. Centurions with the early lead and coming out stealing and running just like we saw yesterday.
Oh, I love it. And the defense. Coach Pryboy, I hired him, so I should talk about how good he is.
Kudos,
right?
Will you?
But, man, what a defense strategy. Number one, I love the matchups. And number two, they got it inside against Alexa there. I forget who it was. Was it Coward that got it inside and went to a post and immediately came down with the trap using Sydney, which her person she's guarding is not a big shooter. They swung it out, made the extra pass, and then Dalen Spalding ended up taking a deep contested 3, which is really not her game either. Then Shelby cleaned the rebound and was off and running. Cal 6-0, 6 minutes to go. We played 2 minutes. Let's get back to action. Marion County going right to left from our view.
Audio broadcast only today, so no picture if you're looking for it. And with the ball is Williams. She's going to toss it ahead to Spalding. In the corner it goes to Mattingly. Has 23s on the year, still has 20. Mosley with the rebound puts it back up and good.
That time, because of the zone trap, ended up with Jaya with Mosley there. Mosley get her an easy one. Marion done with the man-to-man, switching to a 1-3-1.
Calhoun tells McClure to stay on the other side. Breedlove has it. Ball's knocked away. Coming away with it's Marion County. Williams pushes it up. Now comes across midcourt and slows it down. Gives to Mosley on the right side. Mosley right back to Williams. She's going to give it to Spalding, who's going to set the top now. Centurion's in the zone now. Right corner, right wing, it goes to Mattingly. Mattingly off to Spalding. Quickly in the corner it goes. Williams with the 3. No good. Calhoun with the rebound. Shelby's going to push it up on the left side. Comes across midcourt. Now goes to her right. Has an opening. Now gives it off to McClure to let her take the 3. No good. Beam there for the rebound. Trap, but gets it out to McClure. Off to Calhoun. Shelby's going to take a three. No good. Back of the rim. Rebound comes to Mattingly. Mattingly with a break, but Beam is back. She's going to go all the way, and the shot is no good. Calhoun tips it. Coming away with it to McClure. Almost loses it. Able to keep control. Jaya pushes across midcourt. Has Rocky to her left. Calhoun to her right. Goes to Rocky on the left side. Back to Jaya. Just right of the circle. Now Calhoun. Skip past the Beam. Has an open three. Left wing. No good. Rebound. Fought for Breedlove. Takes it away from everybody and gets the putback.
Shelby gives a loud scream and yell for Breedlove. What a play. Breedlove just took it from her, Mike, because I just took your words from you.
Williams down in the corner it goes. Three in the air by Mattingly is good.
Yeah, Cal went to these traps. Not sure they need it, really. I think they can guard them man-to-man. Coach likes to switch the plays. That one led to a wide-open three.
8-5 Centurions. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Breedlove fights for it, but coming away with it is Mosley. Mattingly, a 30% shooter from three-point land this year. Goes off to Spalding. She's behind the NBA three-point line. Walks it back up as Marion County's going to slow it down. 3:40 to go first quarter. 8-5. Lady Centurions with the lead. Mosley out top. Right wing to Spalding. Back out top to Mattingly. Comes over to Mosey in the left wing. She wants to move. Can't go anywhere. Williams has it. Now to Mattingly, right wing. Marion County content with just holding on to it.
Absolutely. Now we've played 3 minutes. Marion County's had the better of the last 2 minutes.
Mattingly in the middle drive. Breedlove with a block. McClure comes away with it. McClure has a 1-on-3, but she's faster than everybody. Ball knocked out. Goes off of McClure's leg.
Yeah, probably nowhere to go that time. Went tried to go 1-on-3. Really split them, but it got deflected from behind right off her leg. I think Cal switches back to man-to-man here, and I think that's probably the right call to keep it sped up a little bit.
Williams going to bring it across. Rocky picks her up. She's going to go to her right. Tries to hand off to Mattingly, but Beam is with her and doesn't let her. Now it goes inside to Calhoun. Shot is up and way off. Breedlove with good D. Now Calhoun with the rebound. Pushes it up to Beam. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Williams. It'll be Centurion ball.
Yeah, Cal's going to have to hit a shot here. She's going to have to pull Marion County out. They're sprinting back and really packing it in. Going to have to find some from outside shooting here.
Ball comes into Calhoun at the elbow. Starts a move to the right. Lobs it inside to Breedlove. She goes up. No good on the shot. Gets her own rebound and going to draw the foul.
Let's see who that's on. I think it's on 23. That is. Good grief, Coach. Oh, my goodness, team up. He got it.
Foul is on Calhoun. And they don't team up. They give him a warning.
Good. He just turned and screamed right in her face.
I've never seen a warning given. They give a bench warning, but I've never seen one when the coach yells at you.
Oh, man, give the technical.
Ball comes into McClure. McClure starts to move. Dishes out to Rocky. Now to Calhoun. Left wing. Mosley has her. Starts to drive. Dishes down, tries to go to Breedlove, goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Knights ball. Centurions having a Coach Pridemore asked the official same thing we did, just a warning.
Almighty. I mean, give the technical. What more can you do? That was embarrassing for the game. I mean, he was on the floor screaming in her face, and she gives a warning. With
the ball is Williams, goes around a pick by Mosley. Now goes back to Calhoun. Calhoun steps in top of the key, passes off to Williams. There's going to be tries to go a give and go, but Calhoun takes it away. Shelby's going to push it up the other way. Takes a move to the hoop, shot is up, and there's going to be a charge on Shelby. That'll be the first on Calhoun. And it's almost like that yelling intimidated this official a little bit. And she goes the other way with the call. So we are at 2 minutes to go. It's been 8-5 for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Spalding brings it down, picked up by McClure.
Coach Pridemore going with the killer with kindness technique. Not working.
Ball goes off to Williams on the right side. Rocky out on her, inside to Calhoun. Dishes out to Spalding, right corner, right back to Calhoun. Dishes out. Williams quickly around to Mosley. She lets a three fly. It's going to be no good. Calhoun with yet another rebound. Has Beam in front of her now. Calhoun's going to go. Dishes to Beam, right corner, good. Nothing but net for Mia. Mia has 5. Centurions go up 11-5. Jaya harassing Williams in the backcourt. She gets it off to Spalding. Spalding tries to drive. Shot is up and going to be good.
Alexis got a fall there. She was in position for the charge. Got to fall and take that one.
11-7. Brad talking about Breedlove in perfect position.
She was there, just stood body up. If she would have failed, she would have got the charge.
McClure in the corner to Rocky. Ball knocked away, but McClure gets it, and she's going to draw the foul. She drives to the hoop. Foul's going to be on Tanika Williams. We got some subs in. Abigail Embry in for Rocky.
Coach was not happy with the defense that time. Abigail got caught on number 4, Dalen Spalding. Got beat for her first basket.
De'Ara Spalding and Mackenzie Bagwell in the game for the Knights. Jaya drives to the hoop, can't get the fall. Breedlove, nice. Another rebound and put back.
Should have been a foul. Jaya got hammered by 32 Mosley, but Breedlove was there.
13-7. Spalding drives against Breedlove, goes baseline, tries to pass. Embry right there with the steal, has Calhoun on the right.
Give it up.
Embry going to go all the way to the hoop with the left-handed layup. She took your coaching advice from last night.
Yeah, we had that talk over dinner last night. My apologies to Abigail. She had Shelby up ahead. Abigail confident, went with her left hand. Beautiful finish.
We got a ball that goes out of bounds. It'll be Marion County ball.
Jay has a one-person press up here, really getting after it.
She's guarding like 3 people at the same time. Hadley gets the ball and going to bring it across against Beam.
The whole goal in that is to not let 4, Dalen Spalding, bring it down. Now you end up with different people bringing it down, this time number 1, and she's picked her dribble up.
Mattingly picks it up, Beam all over her, and throws it out of bounds. Centurion ball.
Well done. Jaya caused every bit of that by not letting Spalding have the ball.
But a smart move by Mia. As soon as Mattingly picked the ball up, you saw Mia close the distance.
They picked the ball up. There's no reason to help anymore. You close everything up. Yep, excellent analysis, Mike.
15-7, 13 seconds to go, first quarter. Embry to McClure. Marion County still in that zone. Embry, 6 seconds to go. Breedlove goes inside to Calhoun. 10-footer up, goes in, goes out.
Breedlove up.
Another rebound up. No good at the buzzer. And we come away with the Centurions with an early 15-7 lead at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Christian Academy wishes to thank our athletic trainer from Court, the best in rehab, for being the official sports medicine and rehabilitation provider for the Centurions. Court has several convenient locations throughout Louisville, Lexington, and southern Indiana and offers the best in physical and occupational therapy, as well as sports medicine coverage to local high schools, colleges, and community organizations. Visit Court on the web at www.court.com. Court, the best in rehab. Individual scoring first for Cal. Shelby Calhoun has 4. Alexa Breedlove with 4. Alexa's been fantastic, Mike. Mia Beam with 5. Abigail Embry 2. For Marion County, it's Katie Mattingly with 3. Dalen Spalding with 2. Sierra Mosley with 2. Christian Academy continuing the great defense, leading 15-7 here after 1 period.
We're going to get some stats right here and
stats everywhere.
See what the steals and turnovers are there,
let's
Brad.
look at it. Cal has 5 turnovers. Got to clean that up. Marion 4 turnovers. The rebounding is going straight to Cal with 12 for Cal, 3 for Marion County. So Cal's doing a job. That's mostly Shelby, Alexa. Alexis has 6, Shelby with 4. Personal fouls, we're in good shape. Just Shelby with 1. So it looks like we'll let you set. Thank you.
It is McClure, Calhoun, Beam, Breedlove, and Embry for the Centurions to start the second quarter. Marion County ball. They come out with Spalding and Mattingly along with Mosley. In the middle is De'Ara Spalding, and also out there is Bagwell. Bagwell, a 3-point shooter for this team. Mosley has the ball, tries to drive against Shelby. Shelby stops her, back to Spalding. It's a one-on-one game with those two. Now Bagwell drives. Embry stops her. Now McClure helps out. Ball's picked up. Looking for help. Gets it out to Spalding deep. Out towards the midcourt line on the right side. Spalding resets the offense. Mike Botello, Brad Morgan with the action. Mosley with the pick. Give and go. Mosley has it down under. Goes up. Shot is good.
Nice play there. Under control, under duress in the middle of the paint. 15-9.
Mosley with 4. McClure walks it across. Corner, it goes to Calhoun. She lets the 3 fly. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Coming away with it. It's going to be Spalding of Marion County. She's going to bring it across, slow it down. Now she gets it to Mosley. Back to Spalding. That is Dalen Spalding. De'Ara Spalding comes to set a pick. Spalding crosses over. He's going to be fouled by Embry on the drive. That'll be the first on Abigail and send Dalen Spalding to the line.
Dalen that time, they came up and set a ball screen for her, putting Alexia into that ball screen, and she faked to go off the screen, went hard left. Here the foul line makes. Somewhere Marion County struggled greatly last game.
Dalen Spalding, a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Mattingly and Bagwell go out. Back in are Cowherd and Williams. Second shot up. It is good as well. Spalding hits both. Cuts the Centurion lead to 4, 15-11. 6:46 to go second quarter. McClure brings it down. This is a 1-3-1. Marion County's in, Brad.
Yes, 1-3-1. And it takes Shelby out of the middle, which is I'm sure what they like.
Embry goes cross court to Calhoun. Fakes left, running 10-footer baseline over the bucket. No good. Rebound to Mosley. Mosley brings it across midcourt. Picked up by Calhoun. Almost stolen by McClure on the pass to Spalding, but Spalding has it. Waits for the pick from Mosley. McClure stays with her. Now she starts to go to her right. Waits for another pick from Mosley. Picks the ball up. Looks for help for Mosley. It gets out to Mosley. Ball comes out to Williams. Beam has her. She waits for a pick from Spalding. Now it's a give and go to De'Ara. Spalding goes underneath. Blocked by Breedlove. A third block for Breedlove. With it is Calhoun. Up to Beam. Back to Calhoun. Goes underneath to Embry. Embry wisely brings it back out. 3 in the air by McClure is good.
Beautiful pass by Embry. Embry caught it, but she was under the basket. Pivoted. Kicked it right back out to Jaya. Jaya sticks at 18-11 Cal. Cal wanting to speed this thing up, but Marion County very deliberate right now.
Well, they just walk it across. Ball goes to Williams' right wing. Lobs it down low to Cowherd. Pushes in against Beam. No good on the shot. Beam on the ground with the ball. And they're going to call a travel. Boy, that was quick.
She didn't get up. She didn't do anything. She didn't even fall down with it.
And they call a travel. It goes to Marion County. Mattingly back in the game. Mosley gets her first breather of the game. Trying to throw it is in Williams. Nowhere to go. Still looking. Finally gets it into Cowherd. Knocked out of bounds by Breedlove.
Yeah, not a lot of offense on the floor for, you got to watch for Spalding.
Spalding goes to right corner.
Goodness.
Nobody follows her. 3 in the air. Going to be no good. Over the backboard. Centurion ball.
Unbelievable. The one player on the floor can really hurt you. Wide open on the opposite corner. Got to talk. That's why talking is so important.
Jaya brings it down 18-11 Centurions. 5:08 to go second quarter.
See, when you play slow, you got to walk down and play against this 1-3-1 zone.
Breedlove goes to the hoop. No good. And there's going to be a foul over the back on De'Ara Spalding. Breedlove, a good block out. That's going to be the 4th team foul on the Lady Knights. Ball into Embry on the left side. Finds Calhoun, who comes out to get it. Finds McClure. Thought about the 3. Now back to Shelby. Shelby in the corner to Embry. Goes baseline. Shot is up. No good. Breedlove, another rebound. It goes out of bounds. Centurion ball.
Alexa's doing some serious work inside. Nice drive by Abigail. When you drive against that zone, you want to look at somebody coming right down the middle of the paint, but nobody was there that time. The 1-3-1's throwing it off a little bit because usually you have a high post. Hard to do it against this defense.
Calhoun's going to drive. Puts up a 10-footer. Can't get it to fall. High for the rebound is Cowherd. Spalding brings it across. Dalen Spalding, that is, picked up by McClure. De'Ara Spalding comes to set a pick, moves a little bit, no call. Steal by Calhoun as she steps in front of Mattingly to get the steal, and she's going to have an easy 2. Not that easy, though. And McClure gets the rebound, goes back to Calhoun, comes out, shots up, no good. And there's going to be a foul on Embry, her second. It looks like Shelby got her feet kind of mixed up going down there, and that is the second foul on Embry.
That's her second, team third. Checking back into the game for the Lady Centurions, number 10, Sydney Rocky.
They're trying to figure out now what's going on. I guess it's team fouls, maybe.
No, it's the clock. The clock never started at the last timeout, but they have They have a kind of a backup timer on the scores table here. Kentucky West, except they have an official statistician here, and he runs a clock as well. So they went off his clock, took it to 4:17.
4:17 left in the second quarter, 18-11. Centurions with a golden chance there and couldn't convert.
We've seen twice now in 2 days, and we've seen it in some other games. The college link floor throw you off on your fast breaks.
Williams inside of Mosley, who came back in. She powers her way down for two.
Oh, that one's an easy one. If they get it there, they're going to be tough to stop.
18-13 Centurions. Calhoun with the ball, right wing, back to McClure. McClure finds Rocky, left corner. They are out on her. Beam quickly around to Embry. Beam back to Embry. Breedlove's out of the game, by the way. Rocky came in for her. Cross court to McClure. Three from the corner, too far. Rebound. Embry comes away with it. Back up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound comes down to Spalding. And Beam ties her up. And oh, my goodness. Mia Beam tied up Spalding. And they call a foul on her. And Mia didn't say a word. And they call a technical on her.
No.
So it is a foul on Mia. Why did they call the technical?
Said she slammed her down. They didn't. They let go and
they let go and she fouled. She did not slam the player down. Boy, this is the same lady who would not call a technical on Kelly Wood, the coach of Marion County. So Spalding at the line for the technical shots. That first one is good. That is 2 fouls on Mia now all of a sudden, as the technical counts as a personal. 5 team fouls on the Centurions. Second shot, Spalding hits them both. And that cuts the lead to 18-15. 3-point lead for the Centurions now in Marion County ball. So Embry and Beam both with 2 fouls. Mosley to throw it in. Looks for help. Gets it in to Williams. Williams going to set it up out top. Goes over to Spalding. Inside to Mosley. Can't hang on to it. Embry with the steal. Right through Mosley's hand. They're setting a good pick, getting her down low now, though. McClure with the ball. Down to Beam, left corner. Lets the three fly. No good. Rebound comes down to Cowherd. Centurions can't hit their threes.
Cal just settling for threes. Can't find it from anywhere.
Williams starts a drive. Shot's going to be stripped out of bounds off of Williams. Centurion ball. McClure is going to push it down, try to speed this game up a little bit. Goes the corner to Beam, right back to McClure. Calhoun in the middle now. Rocky back to McClure. Fakes the pass, now goes to Beam in the corner. Back out to McClure, left wing. Jaya finds Rocky, fakes the three. Cross corner, Beam. She's going to drive to the hoop. Fouled on the way, can't get it to fall. How many balls have gone up and around the rim and out?
But you force the action when you drive to the basket, though.
Foul on Dalen Spalding, her first, 5th on the team. Beam has 2. First shot is good. Mia has 6 on the night, increases Centurion lead to 4, 19-15. This one's good as well, puts the lead up to 5, 20-15. Dalen Spalding brings the ball down. Over to Williams. Starts to go to her right. Now she goes almost stolen by Embry. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Marion County ball.
Really has 2 real options consistently. That's for Spalding, 32. Mosley.
Trying to get the ball into Mosley. Finally does. Calhoun has her. Mosley starts to drive. Calhoun all the way with the block out of bounds. Marion County ball. It's got to be 4 or 5 blocks for the Centurions this game. 2:11 to go, first half. 20-15, Lady Centurions. Williams to throw it in. Slaps the ball. Gets it into Mosley. Nobody picks her up. And she gets 2, and that is going to be 8 points for Mosley. 20-17 Centurions. Calhoun directing traffic back off to McClure. She starts to drive, and she gets a hip check on Mosley. And that'll be 2 on Mosley. And she's going to come out of the game quickly. Mackenzie Bagwell back in, and that's a help for the Centurions with 1:56 to go.
Cal can make a run here.
Beam gets it into Calhoun. Back out to Beam. 3 from the corner. Down, no good. Ball's on the ground. Coming away with it is Williams. She's on the ground. It was travel on Mia earlier. They don't call it this time, though. Here comes Spalding the other way, behind the back. Pushes outside. With the ball is Bagwell. Tries to drive, picks her dribble up, goes inside. Move inside. No good by Calhoun with the rebound. Has Beam in front of her. She's going to go all the way with the easy two. I shouldn't say easy two. She got a hard two, and timeout by Coach Pridemore. 22-17, Centurions, 1:26 to go first quarter.
For state-of-the-art orthodontic care, visit Train Orthodontics today. Dr. Paul Train has created beautiful smiles in the Louisville area for more than 24 years. Call for your free consultation at one of our convenient locations in Middletown and Prospect. Train Orthodontics, the best smiles in the business. And Mike, when you're official, you got to expect some heat, but when you call that unbelievably ridiculous travel on Mia down here when she literally dove on the ball and just didn't even move, then when this girl falls down with it and you don't call it, what do you expect? Unbelievable.
It's been some questionable calls, but that's part of basketball you got to play on. 1:26 to go here. Centurions, Marion County doing a good job slowing this game down, which is to the detriment of the Centurions, but we still hold a 22-17 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's been a bad quarter for Centurions. No rhythm at all. Not able to get easy baskets. Everything's been against that 1-3-1, and then the three-point shot has went cold. They've got to move the ball quicker. Got to attack. Mia did the right thing by attacking and drawing that foul. That created, instead of just that one-and-done shot, that created something. Got to find some opportunities.
So you try to get to the baseline against the 1-3-1 so there's only one person down there and create action?
I mean, the shots are in the corner, but really if you got your two guards up top, you got to attack that gap hard and you collapse it, and you can slip somebody underneath as well because usually it's a smaller player dropping down.
Breedlove back in the game with Beam, Rocky, McClure, and Calhoun. With the balls, Williams out top. I'm surprised Beam is still in the game with the 2 fouls.
Oh, she got hooked.
Bagwell gets it out to Williams. She's going to walk it back out. We're at a minute to go. Rocky follows her back out. Williams not sure what to do with the ball. Here comes Rocky on her. That's 5. They say she's let go. Here comes the pressure. Spalding comes away with it. McClure on her. Here comes the pick from Calhoun. Going around it is Spalding. Gets it out to Williams. Back across to Bagwell. She tries to go right side. Beam has her. Inside it goes to Calhoun. She's going to have the ball knocked away by Rocky McClure with the steal. 37 seconds to go. McClure's pushing it. Finds Beam left side. Right back to Jaya. Fakes right. Pulls up. 15-footer is good.
Jaya finds the 15-footer. Can't make the three. That was a beauty. We get one more stop here as we go under 30 seconds.
24-17. Bagwell fakes the three. Tries to drive right. Calhoun stops her. In the middle it goes to Calhoun. Spalding quickly around to Williams, left wing. Now she slows it down. Inside to Calhoun again. Tries to move. Dishes out. Bagwell blocked by Calhoun and keeps it in. 10 seconds to go. Has McClure on the right. Nice pass to Jaya. Fakes the shot up and good.
5 seconds. One more stop here. 26-17. They don't know the time. They launch it now last second. That thing has a chance.
Going to be no good. Centurions with a rush at the end as they go on a 6-zip run to go up 26-17 here at the end of the first half. We're going to have a special guest come on. We're going to probably come on early. We're going to probably come on with about 4 minutes to go here and talk to Chris Gindeck, the Destination Services Director of Visit Owensboro. They're so kind to host this tournament this weekend. So we'll be back in about 6 minutes to have a quick interview with him. Then you bring you a recap of first half action and second half action as the Centurions try to hang on to this lead and go to the championship game to defend their title tomorrow. 6-minute break, everybody. or Gindak? Gindak. Okay, that's what I said, so I'm glad I got it right. Glad I got that right. We'll go on here at 4:30.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome back to Lady Centurion basketball, where the Lady Centurions lead Marion County 26-17 at the end of the first half. We'll get into the particulars of the play in the first half by Centurions, but we are pleased to be joined by Chris Gendek, who's the Destination Services Director for Visit Owensboro, and this is the group that puts on this great 2A tournament here. And Chris, good to have you here, and thank you for hosting this event.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on. We're really excited for this to be our second year for the Kentucky 2A Championships in the sport of basketball right here in Owensboro, Kentucky. This year, it's been a great tournament so far. Looking to be two really great championship games tomorrow right here at the Owensboro Sports Center at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. So looking forward to seeing how this folds out here for the second half of y'all's game.
Of course, the girls' game at 2 o'clock Eastern time for our Louisville fans. And they'll be the winner of this game will be playing Mercer County. John Hardin Bourbon County will be playing in the game that follows that. But let's talk about Owensboro. You're the Visit Owensboro person. If you had to say two things people should do when they come to Owensboro, what would they be?
I would say definitely come here, check out the Bluegrass Hall of Fame Museum. It's one of its kind in its own, a state-of-the-art facility, very interactive museum for all ages. Definitely the heart of bluegrass started right here in Owensboro, Kentucky. So I definitely come check that out. The second thing I would do is you can't miss our barbecue. We have 3 great barbecue restaurants in Moonlight, Old Hickory, and Old South. I like to tell people it's kind of like the Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Within locals, you have kind of these rivalries that have built up, and there's a big debate on who has the best barbecue. So come to Owensboro. We're only an hour away from Louisville. Try out our barbecue and join the debate.
Well, I went to Old South the other day for lunch, and it was a great buffet, and I know Brad and I are going to try Moonlight here either late tonight or tomorrow before play starts.
Absolutely. You have to. You got to try the mutton.
I probably will not try we're going to pass on the mutton, but I will try the brisket and the pulled pork barbecue. Chris, thanks for having us. Thanks for coming on, man. Love having you here. It is these 2 years, our second year, we've been fortunate to come here. It has been a great tournament, and you all do a great job putting it on.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's get Brad Morgan back on here. So, Lady Centurions ahead 26-17 here at halftime. They started the game out hot. They came out on a 6-zip run before Marion County could even score. Marion County did cut it to 3, 8-5. That is the closest they have been in this game. But after it was 8-5, Centurions closed out the first half on a 7-2 run to go up 15-7. That second half, a lot like the first. Marion County closed it to 3 points a couple of times. The last time they did it was 18-15, but the Centurions closed the second quarter on an 8-2 run to follow that 7-2 run at the end of the first quarter and come up with a 26-17 lead at halftime. Brad, I think you have individual scoring.
I do right here, Mike. Let's see here. Shelby Calhoun with 6, Alexa Breedlove 4, Mia Beam 7, Jay McClure 7, Abigail Embry 2 for 26. For Marion County, it's Katie Mattingly with 3, Daylin Spalding with 6, and Sierra Mosley with 8. Really a two-man game for them. Mattingly hit the 1-3, but that gives them 17. Battle here is just Cal trying to speed this game up, make more possessions. Marion County trying to do the exact opposite, want to have this thing slow as can be, and they really won that battle. Wasn't able to score enough to hang in there as Cal made one more run there in the last couple of minutes.
We had two teams coming in the game shooting over Centurion shooting 43% nearly coming into the game. Marion County shooting 40, and both teams not shooting very well this game.
Yeah, we talked about it, Mike. The field goal percentage to see Marion County 6 of 20, to just 30%. Cal 11 of 30 for 36%. We talked about it last night at dinner and then at the hotel. To win this tournament, Cal's going to have to really open up from three-point line, and we've seen that. But it's been such they just need consistency. So far this season it's been one game extremely hot, the next game just cold. You need, don't have to be blazing the nets, but you got to be around 35-40% from three-point line. And it's a capable team, really our best shooting team we've had in some time. I think when you got Mia and Shelby and Jaya and Sydney, all really good three-point shooters.
Centurion ball to start the second half is McClure, Rocky, Beam, Calhoun, and Breedlove. Inside It goes to Calhoun, up and good.
Well, it's interesting. No change from Marion. They came in 1-3-1, and Coach Primore makes his chest move and has a set play to get it into Shelby. Easy layup for Cal.
Starting 5 in for Marion County as Mosley goes to the hoop and gets 2. That's 10 points for her on the evening.
Mosley, you don't see that often. Just went one-on-one versus Shelby. Shelby not wanting to foul, and I agree, was straight up. Mosley just used her body.
In the corner it goes to Beam, looks inside to Calhoun. Now Rocky around to McClure. McClure goes baseline to Breedlove, looks for Shelby. Now throws outside. Rocky able to track it down. Rocky over to McClure, left wing. Fakes the 3, starts the drive, dishes to Rocky. Open 3, up and good by Sydney.
Sydney, probably the best pure three-point shooter. Got to get her going. And that was great to see. Great pass by Jaya, but what more importantly, she dribbled 2 times and had a beautiful pass. Set it all up with the dribble.
31-19 Centurions. Williams drives to the hole, hands off to Calhoun in the middle, off to Mosley. She wants to drive again, blocked by Calhoun.
Nice.
Breedlove comes away with it. Breedlove that first half had 6 rebounds to lead the Centurions in rebounds. Calhoun drives, dishes to Beam, right corner, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds. They give it to Marion County.
Oh, that one had the feel, Mike. That one had the feel. That goes. Marion County would be in deep trouble. Mia just off the front rim.
Now, we've seen the Centurions full court press a lot this season. We don't see this game. Is that because you may have to play tomorrow, or because of the talent of Marion County?
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit of mix of both. I mean, one thing, you're always fearful in the press of getting foul trouble. So maybe you hold that in your pocket until you really need it in the second half. But also, if you don't need it, why do it when you got a big one tomorrow as well, if you can survive tonight?
Inside to Calhoun, backs Breedlove down, no good. Calhoun rips the rebound away from everybody. We should tell you, Delaney Gardner not dressed again today, still feeling ill. Great pass to Breedlove, slam from behind, but goes out of bounds. Centurion ball.
Well, what a pass, but what a catch by Alexa. It was coming. She whipped that thing underneath. Really unexpected. Alexa right there to catch. Beautiful play.
Marion County going a little taller as they bring in De'Ara Spalding, who's the tallest player on the court right now. Ball comes in deep to Rocky. Right back to Beam. Left corner, picks up by Breedlove to give an opening to me, and no good. McClure goes up with the left hand, no good, and there's going to be a foul on Breedlove on the rebound.
Jaya thought she was going to get contested there, but 32, Mosley was giving up the layup. Jaya tried to go left-handed. Could have just laid it in right-handed, but thought she would get blocked. When you're a guard, Mike, it's tough when you get amongst the trees down there. It gets difficult.
First foul on Alexa. Is that why you shot threes all the time, Brad?
I like to stay in high school. I like to go inside, take to the basket, and college not so much.
Mattingly into Mosley, and there's going to be a foul on Shelby. She came around to help and grabbed her arm. That'll be the second on Shelby.
Yeah, frustrating sequence here. Cal's had 2 wide open looks to set this thing, would have put it to 15. And now Marion County with an opportunity to get it back to single digits.
Into Spalding, lets the 3 fly, good.
And they do. Wide open. It's really struggling on their inbounds defense. Christian Academy is back to 9.
31-22 Centurions. Spalding has 9, Mosley has 10. McClure to the hoop, shot is up, no good, but she's fouled on the drive. We got bodies on the floor.
Everybody's okay. Shelby went up to tip it in, came down on top of Jaya, didn't land on her, but got tangled up, fell.
Fouls on De'Ara Spalding, that is her second. 2 fouls on Calhoun, Beam, and Embry for the Centurions. 2 fouls on De'Ara Spalding and Mosley for Marion County. And McClure in and out on that first free throw.
Yeah, it has a bad feeling right now, Mike. Just some wasted opportunities here, just point blank opportunities, and then also some open threes, not able to convert. Back to 10.
Second shot goes in, 32-22 Centurions. Spalding's going to slow it down, walks across, calls for a play. Gets the ball to Williams. She goes inside to De'Ara Spalding, and the ball, that's going to be a foul. The far ref calls a foul against Alexa. The ball gets stuck between the rim and the bat. That's what I thought she was going to call, but she calls the foul, and that sends De'Ara Spalding to the line for 2. The southpaw shooting 48% on the year, hits the first.
A team that struggled mightily yesterday finds himself 5 for 5 on the day.
Second shot, this one's no good. Calhoun with the rebound, off to McClure. Jaya wants to run quickly down to Rocky. She goes baseline, goes across to Mia, 5-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. She wants to run. Ball knocked away, and Calhoun dives, able to save it. No travel called there as she slid 5 feet down the floor.
Flip a coin if it's going to be a travel. That one may have been more of a travel than any of them.
I think it was McClure. 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Mattingly of Marion County. She's going to drive, goes against Rocky. Ball blocked by Rocky, and McClure comes away with it. Here comes Jaya the other way. Dishes to Beam, fakes the 3, drives. Now she goes out to Rocky. Straight away, finds Calhoun right wing. Goes baseline against Mosley. Nice pass down to Breedlove. Can't convert. Ball knocked by Breedlove. Coming away with it is Williams. Another golden opportunity the Centurions couldn't convert on. 4:12 to go, third quarter. Point blank shots. McClure picks up Spalding. Stays with her. Pass goes off to Williams, who Rocky's with. Tries to go inside. Ball tipped by Calhoun. Rocky has it. Rocky has McClure on the left. She's going to come up, pulls up for the 10-footer. Good.
Nice break. All started by Sydney. Sydney doing a great job. Now Cal extends some pressure. Sydney's up. Jay is up. Can't get the third one up, but don't matter. We have a timeout by Marion County.
Kelly Wood, coach of Marion County, calls a timeout. 3:43 to go, 34-23 Centurions.
Beef O'Brady's in Middletown, Kentucky is a proud sponsor of the Christian Academy Louisville boys and girls basketball teams. Beef O'Brady is a family-friendly neighborhood sports restaurant serving great food and a fun-filled atmosphere. Come join us for $2 off select appetizers during their appetizer happy hour from 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, as well as daily food specials. Beef O'Brady's is located at 241 Blankenbaker Parkway, right next to Starbucks. On behalf of the entire Beef staff, we would like to wish the Cal girls and boys basketball team good luck in all their tournament games. And, Mike, I would rather be here, but if not, I would have loved to have been at Beef O'Brady's to watch Louisville beat Duke tonight on the road. What a great win.
Big win for the Cardinals, and we'll take those all day.
Did it last night. I want to give a shout-out to everybody back in Louisville listening. Thank you for listening. Tonight, Eddie Franz and the family listening in, and the Lady Centurion softball program, the middle school softball. What a team. What a coach. Just a great family. Just thankful for them listening in. And everybody back home, thanks for your support of Centurion Athletics.
Spalding with the balls. We're back to action. 3:35 to go, third quarter. Centurions up by 11. Mosley way out top. Gives to Williams on the left wing. Mosley free, goes inside. Shot is up, no good. Calhoun with the pressure. Mosley gets it back, goes up and good. Mosley with 12. 34-25 Centurions. In the corner to Rocky. Here comes the double team. Finds Embry, who's in the game in the middle.
Back to the corner.
Embry is in the game for Beam. McClure looks for help. Gets it out to Embry, top of the key. Across to Rocky on the lob. Rocky's going to drive. Dishes outside to McClure. Open 3 left wing is no good. Rebound to Calhoun. Shelby's going to go back up and puts it in.
It's funny. Same thing happened on that end. Mosley outbattled Shelby for a putback. That time Shelby outbattled Mosley. Mosley looking a little tired here. Need to push this pace.
Mosley and Calhoun both with 2 fouls. Neither team wants to lose those, and Mosley's going to let a 3 fly that's good. Goodness. We don't see that very often. She only has 5 on the year, but I guess she was feeling it. 36-28 Centurions. Embry across to McClure. Back to Embry. Back to McClure. Corner it goes to Rocky. Looks inside for Calhoun. Nowhere to go. Out to McClure. Now she tries to go underneath the Breedlove. Ball's going to be knocked away and stolen. Marion County, Spalding brings it down across midcourt. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. In the corner it goes to Williams. Across court, skip pass. Mattingly drives against Embry. Embry able to stop her. Turns, left-handed shot, no good. Embry with the rebound. Abigail pushes it up across the right side. She's going to go all the way. Nope, tries a pass, knocked away, stolen by Marion County. Here comes Spalding the other way. Spalding, McClure tries to stop her. She dishes in the corner to Mattingly. Back out to Spalding. 90 seconds to go here. Mosley now is going to drive against Calhoun. Gets by. No good on the shot. Rebound on the ground. Calhoun comes away with it. Shelby hesitates. Looks for help. Off to McClure. McClure across to Rocky. 3 in the air from the left wing.
Yeah,
good by
nice.
Sydney Rocky.
Sydney feeling the high hand. The team has to recognize that and find her. Sydney been the difference here in the third quarter with her second 3. Cal back up 11. Need a stop here. Come on, ladies. Need a stop.
6 points for Rocky. We have 60 seconds to go, third quarter.
Cal switching to a zone here. We go under a minute. Marion might be happy to let this thing run.
Embry and McClure out top. Left wing to Williams. Mosley sets a pick. Comes back across to Spalding. She's going to let the 3 fly.
Goodness gracious. Wide open against the 2-3.
39-31. Marion County only shooting 28% from three-point land coming into this year. They're pretty hot out there right now. Embry starts a drive, pass to Rocky in the corner, finds Calhoun on the baseline. Skip pass outside. Breedlove finds Embry going to the hoop, dishes to Calhoun. Ball's going to be stolen by Spalding. 14 seconds to go here, third quarter. She's going to pull it out. We are under 10 now. Pulls it out way to the left corner. 5 seconds to go. Goes around a pick. Drives to the hoop. Shot is up. Blocked. Marion County wanted to foul. No call. We come to the end of 3 quarters of play. Centurions up by 8. 39-31.
Christian Academy Gala featuring New York Times bestselling author Eric Metaxas will take place on Friday, February 28 at 6:30 p.m. at the Louisville Marriott Downtown Hotel, located at 280 West Jefferson Street. The fundraiser includes dinner and a silent and live auction. Tickets are $100 per person and can be purchased at caschools.us/gala. For more information, contact Adrian Crosby at 502-753-4585. Individual scoring, first for the Centurion, Sydney Rocky with 6, Shelby Calhoun 10, Alexa Breedlove 4, Mia Beam 7, Jay McClure 10, Abigail Embry 2. For the Lady Knights, it's Katie Mattingly 3, Daylon Spalding 9, De'Ara Spalding 4, and Sierra Mosley with 15. It's Chris Kemmy 39, Marion 31.
Now, Brad, do you think about it all as a coach with that Marion County at 1-3-1 about just pulling the ball out? Making them come out of it, or is it too early to do that?
I think it's a little early for that. I mean, everybody knows their own team, but I think it's a little early for that. Thank you for the stats. But yeah, I think you get to 5 minutes or 4 minutes. I think that's something definitely realistic, and you want them to bring them out and then start going to the basket. With Spalding in the game, I think it's really tough. Excuse me, not Spalding. With Mosley in the game, it's really tough for them to go man-to-man, as she's going to get a break here as this referee's already started the clock. She walked!
And they don't call it. She threw the ball in Marion County's ball, but steal by the Centurions.
Give it to her.
McClure hesitates, pulls back, nowhere to go, out to Breedlove, quickly around to Rocky, finds Calhoun underneath. Calhoun fakes right, goes back left, no good on the shot. Daylon Spalding with the rebound. It is McClure, Breedlove, Rocky, Beam, and Calhoun for the Centurions. It is Spalding and Mattingly along with Calherd and De'Ara Spalding and Williams. 15-footer. Spalding banks it in.
Down to 6.
Marion County hanging around. Rocky with the ball, right wing, finds Beam. Inside to Calhoun. Shot is up, and it falls, and she's fouled. Great pass from Beam to Calhoun. She goes straight to the hoop. Williams with the foul. Calhoun with the 2 and goes the line for 1.
Lady Knights foul on number 31, Tamika Williams.
And that gets Mosley back into the game rather quickly. Out comes De'Ara Spalding.
Cal's got to get back into a rhythm on defense. I would like to see them to stick to man-to-man here. They can guard them. Just got to stay down and guard now. You got 2 players.
No good is Shelby. Ball knocked around. Mosley comes away with it. That is the 3rd team foul on Marion County. Cal has 2 this half. Spalding goes around a pick. Breedlove comes out on her. I tell you, the same official has called these fouls against Centurions that are just unbelievable.
Coach Primore said, he said, maybe I should have screamed at her at the beginning. Ever since he screamed at her and you said it, you thought she was intimidated. they have gotten everything from her, not the others.
Mosley with the ball, looks for help, finds Williams left wing. Back to Mosley. Picked up by Calhoun. Shelby stays with her. Goes back out to Williams. Goes inside to Calherd. Shot is up and good.
Calherd that time, no double team came. That time went right around, and Alexa got an easy one.
41-35, 6-point lead Centurions. Rocky with the ball. Goes to Beam in the corner, looks down, nowhere to go to Calhoun. Back out it comes. McClure off to Rocky, right wing. Inside to Calhoun. She starts to move against Calherd. Shots up and good.
All right, Shelby that time just bullied her, backed her down, laid it in.
43-35 Centurions. Spalding with the ball. McClure on her. Gives it off to Mosley. She tries to drive. Calhoun harasses her, makes her come back out by the midcourt line right side. She hands it back off to Spalding. Spalding just dribbling out front. Now she tries to go left against McClure, and there's going to be a shot. That almost looked like a foul there, but no call.
I think the only reason that wasn't a call is because our official was out. She's out. If she called that, I think she would have had a riot among her own officials.
Marion County ball underneath, and Calherd gets open, misses the crib. And Calhoun has it and is fouled by Mosley, I believe. And that'll be number 3 on her. I think you're right, Brad. Mosley's starting to get tired out there.
She's getting tired, but Coach Primore can't be happy. That was another breakdown there. Got a wide open play off the inbounds. They're going to have to solve something on inbounds defense tonight in the hotel if they're able to advance.
McClure brings it across midcourt. Rocky with it, goes right corner to Beam, looks inside for Calhoun, nowhere to go. Now it comes back out, brings it around. Breedlove baseline, finds Rocky quickly to Beam right corner. High arching three is nothing but net.
That's one that was needed.
And that was needed and puts the Centurions back up in double digits by 11, 46-35.
Now you're ticking down to the 5-minute mark. Got to get a stop here.
Beam with 10 now. Williams lets a three fly. Good.
Gracious.
I am telling you, they are shooting lights out better than they have all year. 46-38. Marion County answers every call. Rocky back to McClure, just playing catch outside. Back to Rocky. Finds Calhoun. Calhoun goes baseline against Calherd. Up and good. Calherd cannot stay with Calhoun.
Yeah, and now 32, Mosley really the only one able to stay with her, is not moving over at all to help. Shelby with another beautiful play.
Timeout on the floor by Marion County, 48-38, 4:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. So, Brett, you got to say, we keep talking about Marion County, what a great job they're doing. They keep answering the call, but the Centurions come back and answer the call right back every time.
And it's seniors making plays. Mia Beam hits the three in the corner. That time Shelby. But what I like is the other supporting cast aren't taking quick bad shots. There's shots everywhere. They're in that 1-3-1. I mean, you could come down and take a deep three, pretty much uncontested anytime you want. But everybody's realizing the gravity of the situation here, and that it's a low-scoring 48-38 game when you got to have great shots. And Cal's taking good shots every possession. That's what I like. Really, what this game for Cal is screaming for is a big stop that leads to a layup down here. They're capable, and here they come to more pressure, man-to-man, full court. Jay and Sydney up top.
Full court pressure, and there's going to be a timeout by Marion County. They were not expecting that full court pressure.
Full timeout.
And it's going to be a full timeout. Good job by the Centurions. Throw a little wrinkle in it and confuse Marion County.
I would do anything you can here to force them to take a quick shot. Even if you don't get a turnover, they sprint down. And even if, hopefully they don't make it, but even if they make it, I don't think it's the worst thing to speed them up a little bit, because if they don't make it or they miss, then you have a chance to get out on a run out.
Centurions have led this entire game. The closest Marion County has got back in the game has been 3 a couple of times, but the Centurions have continued to stretch that out just a little bit more. Centurions, this is probably more than I've ever seen it before. They are realizing that Shelby has the great matchup tonight.
Absolutely.
Calherd cannot stop her, and, man, they are going to her every time in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. One thing concerning to me, and I understand why, but Cal really short on their bench tonight. They've only played 6 players tonight so far. And I don't know in this half if they've subbed. Have they? Maybe did Abigail play some?
I don't know if yeah, she did get in. Okay, she came in. Breedlove took a breather.
It's pretty much been this 5 all the way. And I mean, in the day with age we're in now, where these girls play 3 and 4 games a day in AAU, I don't know how big a deal it is to have a quick turnaround. I think they'll be ready, but late in the fourth quarter tomorrow, third and fourth quarter, you might start to see some fatigue.
It's a quick turnaround, too.
Oh, here we go.
Rocky with the steal goes over and back. I'm not sure if she had control of it in the front court or not. She made the steal. And guess who called it?
Yeah.
It's the one official who has called everything. And the ball gets into Spalding, but she was triple teamed. Calhoun with the steal.
Ball never lies, right, Mike?
Never lies. Or at least most of the time. Marion County stays in the zone. That looks like they're coming out to the man-to-man now. McClure starts to drive. It's the friend is the clock is the friend. Jay up and under, no good. Breedlove with another rebound and put back.
Right back where she was when they were in man last time. And Alexa carving out space and putting it in.
50-38 Centurions. Marion County going to go tall again, bringing Dara Spalding back in. Mosley trying to go against Calhoun. Calhoun's having none of it. Hands off to Spalding. Dalen Spalding. Guarded by McClure. Goes around a pick. Breedlove switches off. Now it goes the corner. Williams goes baseline. Tries to go underneath. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Marion County. Dara Spalding into the game. Out comes Calherd. Williams to throw it in. Lob comes into Dara Spalding. She's out in three-point land. Gives to Dalen Spalding.
Jaya making everything tough, not letting Spalding get the ball. Now she gets it, she backs off. Spalding extremely fast. Here comes the high pick and roll. Just switch that.
3:40 to go here in the game. Centurions 12-point lead. Here's the switch with Shelby. Here comes the double team.
Cal doubles
Rocky
it
up to Mosley. And there's going to be a timeout by Coach Wood. So what a play. Shelby and Jaya double her. Mosley's the only person there who set the pick, and Rocky comes right over to guard her.
Oh man, yeah, they've been trying to put, and a good coaching. They've been trying to put Breedlove for us into the pick and roll. That time got Shelby, which was really all it did was bring a double team to her. She came off the pick and roll. Shelby doubled it. Jaya followed. Like you said, Sydney followed up that. Nowhere to go. Smartly threw the timeout. Coach actually called it. The young lady threw the ball out of bounds, but Coach did get it before.
You know, Brandon, they come off after that, and the team is so excited about what they just did. This team gets more excited about their defense than any Cal team I can remember.
I love it, and I was a little concerned earlier that the energy on the bench, to be fair, in the first three quarters was a little flat, not near the excitement as we had last night. And that's some of the things I worried about. I mean, it's a long day here when you're in a hotel. They've been in the coach. That's probably their bigger concern last night. More than X's and O's was what are we going to do to occupy them all day long instead of just sitting on our feet or going to the swimming pool at the pool or at the hotel. And so sometimes you're a little groggy, a little slow. It is 8 o'clock here, or excuse me, 7 o'clock here local time, 8 our time. So it's a late tip. But the main unit has been pretty engaged. Bench coming to life there for the Centurions.
Well, they won't have to worry about that tomorrow. Winner of this game plays Mercer County at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So a quick turnaround for hopefully the Centurions. 3:31 to go here, 50-38. Centurions with a 12-point lead. Spalding throws it in, goes in backcourt to Williams. She's going to be picked up by Rocky at midcourt. Goes to her right, looks for help. Now Dalen Spalding comes out with it. Marion County taking time, and that's fine. Gets it back to Williams, left wing. They're looking for Mosley, but Calhoun not letting anybody go there. Now Mosley goes out, gets it on the baseline, drives to the middle, turns, shot is going to be good.
Good shot.
Mosley with 17. Cuts the lead to 10.
10-point lead going to deal. Now Cal's going to have to deal with full court pressure here.
Here comes full court pressure. Ball gets into Jay. Here comes the double team. But they leave her open coming up. They were doubling her on the baseline side to their own basket. Gave her the wide open trail to come up on the right side. Now Jaya off to Calhoun. Calhoun's got an opening to the hoop. Running 5-footer good.
Nice. Shelby with a full head of steam coming down. Good finish.
Shelby with 18. Has 8 in this quarter. 2:30 to go in the game. 52-40 Centurion. Spalding going to drive. Ball on the ground. Out of bounds, Centurion ball. Full court pressure again. Calhoun to throw it in. Rocky and McClure try to get open. They get it to McClure in the corner.
Spread out.
Now everybody spreads away. It's only Mattingly. She has no shot against Jaya. And she gets it up to Calhoun. Shelby's going to drive. Dishes out to Rocky. 3 in the air by Sydney. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Breedlove. Marion County ball.
Not able to get that last three. That three
killer,
that puts it away.
Killer three.
And had several of them throughout the game. Not able to hit any of them, keeping Marion alive. But they're getting shortened lives here there as we go to 2 minutes. Cal with a 12-point lead.
Marion County taking their own sweet time. Spalding just dribbling out top, waiting for somebody to cut. Centurions all over him on a man-to-man defense. Now a pick comes out from Daera Spalding for Dalen. Breedlove cuts out, and there's going to be a hand check on Breedlove. That'll be number 4 on Alexa.
Just the 5th team foul, so just be a side out.
Bagwell, three-point shooter for this team with 20 of them on the year, comes in for Daera Spalding. I'm going to tell you, Mosley has one. Dalen Spalding's hit a couple. They're shooting the lights out from three-point land. Ball's going to get into Mosley. She's going to pass across to Bagwell. Now it goes to Dalen Spalding on the right wing. McClure has her. She's going to dribble it back out. Ball goes to Mosley. Mosley, right wing. She's going to drive to the middle, gives off to Bagwell. Marion County not in a hurry to shoot at all. Ball's going to be tipped by Calhoun with the steal, and she's going to beat Mosley down for the hit. Hit the layup. Misses again. Gets her own rebound. Out to Rocky. Centurion just going to pull it out. 1:20 to go. Now Calhoun's going to make a move. Goes to Breedlove down low. Goes back out to Beam. Rocky's going to drive. She's going to have the ball knocked away. Mosley with it. Goes ahead to Spalding. McClure is going to foul and make sure she doesn't get the easy two. Send her to the line for 2.
Ladies and gents, foul number 23.
You're going to have that talk with Shelby tonight. You had it with Abigail last night on getting your feet right on a bigger court.
Yeah, it's funny. It bothered me when I was in high school. Your body, your mind makes you think you're there. And if you're not looking up at the basket, you start to time your steps for the layup, and you look down, you're at the foul line.
Dalen Spalding misses the first. Embry in for Breedlove. Lily Thompson in the game for the first time for Marion County. Second shot is up. This one's good. 11 points for Spalding, 52-41 Centurions. McClure beats everybody down. She's going to go to the hoop, and there's going to be a foul.
Just Marion's 4th team foul. I don't think they're going to give her foul shots there.
Foul's going to be on Tanika Williams. That's her 3rd. And Beam's going to throw it in. Centurions a minute to go. They do not need to be in a hurry about anything.
No.
Bagwell back in. Thompson out.
Scoring.
Beam to throw it in. Ball comes in deep to Shelby. Shelby gives it off to Embry. Embry's going to dribble out top. Marion County looking to foul. Pass goes to Calhoun. She's going to be pushed by Williams. And that'll be number 4 on Tanika Williams. That'll be the 5th on Marion County. 2 more to give, under a minute to go. Calhoun to throw it in, goes in deep to Beam. Make sure she didn't go in backcourt. And gives it off to Jaya. Jaya's going to drive, fakes the pass, goes up with the shot. No reason to shoot, and coming away with it's Marion County. Williams going to push it down the other way. She's going to go to the hoop, misses the shot. Rebound to Rocky. Rocky off to Jaya. 28 seconds to go. It looks like the Centurions are going to get a chance to defend their title in the championship game tomorrow. As the crowd starts to cheer, everybody just lets the Centurions dribble out here. The Centurions are going to come away with a 52-41 hard-fought victory against Marion County. Everybody starts to give each other high fives. Centurions will go to 16-2 on the season. Shelby just holds the ball, bounces to the official, and it is official. 52-41 Centurions on their way to the championship game tomorrow night. We'll be back in a minute to recap the game, talk about tomorrow afternoon. I said night, but tomorrow afternoon as they'll take on Mercer County. We'll be back in a minute, everybody. Also, we'll have a player to interview. Welcome back, Lady Centurion basketball, where the Lady Centurions come away with a victory 52-41 in the Final Four game. They will go on to the national championship, to the 2A state championship. And I am pleased to have with me Virginia Tech signee and great star of the Centurion, Shelby Calhoun, who came away with an 18-point night, a 13-rebound night, another double-double for you tonight. Congratulations, Shelby.
Thank you.
Here, let's put this microphone right
All
up
right.
there.
All right, here we go.
Much better.
All right.
So, a pretty hard-fought game for you tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to have to take an ice bath when I get back to the hotel.
Marion County, a very physical team, as both the Cal and Marion County girls at midcourt praying together right now, which is always a great thing to see and much more important than the game of basketball. But another double W for tonight in that fourth quarter. 8 of your 18 points, was it on purpose to go to you in the fourth quarter, or did it just happen that way?
Well, I kind of went in halftime, and I was like, I need to get my act together. I didn't have a very good first half, but I just locked in, and I was like, we're going to win this game. And I wanted to do it for the team, and we got the dub at the end.
So what's it like? Do you notice any difference playing on a college-sized court? Because we've seen some layups by a variety of people, not only you, that haven't gone in. It looks like the footing just isn't right.
Yeah, the footing is definitely off. You can definitely tell that is a college court. But we could definitely tell our legs are much more tired on this court after the game. We were all talking about it in the locker room. But, we just have to get adjusted to that. And hopefully by now in the championship game, it'll be better than these past 2 games.
So now what will happen the rest of tonight and tomorrow morning? Got a little earlier game than we're used to, this 8 o'clock game. What is the team's everything they're going to do tonight and tomorrow morning?
So tonight we're going to go out to eat, but tomorrow morning we'll probably go to the gym, shoot around a little bit like we did these past 2 days, and then just get our minds adjusted earlier in the day rather than sitting around all day and then having a 7 o'clock game. So we just got to get adjusted a little bit earlier.
So now what's it feel like to be in this championship game, to defend your title? Only the second 2A state tournament ever, and you could grab both of them. What's that feel like?
Oh, it's surreal. Winning it last year was an amazing feeling, but we came back and we wanted to prove a point that we were defending the 2A state title, and we're coming back to get it again.
So let me ask you this question. What thrills this team more, a great defensive play or a great offensive play?
We love defense. We live and die on the defensive end. Coach always says defense sparks offense, and so if we take care of that, offense will come. We struggled in the first half getting the ball in the hoop, but he said just keep focusing on defense, and the ball will get back in the basket. So
did that 1-3-1 zone they play pose any problems for you that you're not used to?
It's a little. We haven't seen it much this year with that girl in the middle, because I'm usually roaming the middle, getting touches and kicking it out to Sydney or Mia. But Coach actually did a very good job putting me and Alexa on the blocks, and we got some easy baskets down there, and we did a good job executing. So yeah.
Well, very good. Shelby, thanks for joining us, and congratulations again.
Thank
and let's
you.
go get that 2A title tomorrow.
Let's go get it.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We'll be back in a moment to recap the game, talk about tomorrow's game against Mercer County. Take a break, everybody. Welcome back, Lady Centurion basketball, where the Lady Centurions come away with a 52-41 victory over a very tenacious Marion County Lady Knights team. But the Centurions proved they were tenacious as well, as they answered every rally by this Marion County team. Centurions came out of the blocks tough, going ahead 6-0 in this game, and then Marion County able to cut it to 3 at 8-5 before the Centurions close on a 7-2 run to end the first quarter and go up 15-7. Then Marion County able to close the gap to 3 points a couple of times in the second quarter before Centurions ended on an 8-2 run to end the first half up by 9, 26-17. Centurions able to keep that lead to 8 the entire third quarter, 8 or more the entire third quarter. In fact, led by 8 at the end of the third quarter, 39-31. But then Marion County able to cut it to 6 at 41-35. They also cut it back to 10 a couple of times, and I think they got back to 9 once or twice. It just seemed like they were a lot closer the entire game than they actually were. Centurions finally come away with that 11-point victory, 52-41. Stats for the game: Centurions shot 40% for the game. We talked about these two teams both shooting 40% or better on the season, and both, quite frankly, didn't shoot very well that first half. Centurions were at 36% in the first half. For Marion County, they were only 30%, but Centurions end up going 20. Let me look here at my numbers. They end up going 22 for 54 for the game for 40%. They were 5 of 18 from three-point land for 28%, so down in that realm. Marion County held to 38.5% for the game. They were 15 for 39, but they were 5 of 11 from three-point land, 45%, much above their 28% on the season. Rebounds, Centurions, we were leery about rebounds coming into this game. Marion County, a very physical team, but Centurions controlled the boards, had 31 rebounds to 18 for Marion County. Centurions, you want to be 2-1 on assists to turnovers. They are actually under 1-1, 10 assists to 11 turnovers tonight. But Marion County, thanks to the Centurion defense, 8 assists, but they had 15 turnovers on the evening. That's thanks to 12 steals by the Centurions. Centurions also had 6 blocks tonight. Individual, let's take a look at Marion County first. They were led in scoring by their center, Sierra Mosley, a very good player. She had 17 points, 7 rebounds on the evening. Dalen Spalding, their very good guard, 15 points, had 3 assists on the evening to go with 3 rebounds. Also had 2 3-pointers on the evening. 3 points each for Tanika Williams and Katie Mattingly, and 2 points for Jayla Cowherd, and 1 point for Daera Spalding. For the Centurions, they were led by Shelby Calhoun. She had 18 points on the evening, another double-double on the year. She also had 13 rebounds, had 8 of those 18 points in that all-important fourth quarter as she wanted the ball, and she got it underneath and scored each time. She also had 2 assists and 2 turnovers and 7 steals on the evening. She was followed in scoring by Mia Beam and Jaya McClure. Mia, both of them with 10 points. Mia 10 points, 2 rebounds. Mia was 3 of 9 on the evening, had 2 threes to add to that. Jaya McClure, she had 10 points on the evening. Jaya 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Unbelievably no steals, but what a job she did on Dale Spalding to slow her down and make her very uncomfortable all evening. Also in the scoring column, Sydney Rocky was 6. Sydney 2 for 4 from three-point land. That was her 6 points on those 2 threes, and very important threes they were. She had 2 rebounds, and she had 2 steals, 3 assists on the evening. 6 points for Alexa Breedlove, and what can we say about Alexa Breedlove? 6 points, 9 rebounds on the evening, and every one of those 6 points, they just seem to come at key times. She'd get a strong offensive rebound, she'd put it back up for a score for the Centurions, and Alexa had 3 blocks on the evening. And then 2 points finally for Abigail Embry on the evening. She also had 1 assist and 2 steals. So Centurions come away with a 52-41 victory. They will face Mercer County in the game tomorrow. Centurions faced Mercer County in the state tournament last year. I'm trying to find my state tournament. They faced them in the very first game last year of the state tournament and came away with a victory against Mercer County. In fact, they beat Mercer County last year 66-51. It was the first round of the tournament. Mercer County appears to be an improved team this year from what we saw as they came away with they beat Rowan County the first night 62-50, then 69-33 against Belfry today. So Mercer County able to rest a lot of their players against Belfry today as well. But it'll be a good game tomorrow. Game time is going to be 2 o'clock Eastern time. Love to have you here in Owensboro, but if you can't make it, you can join us right here on livesportscaster.com. We will have the game for you and would love to have you join us. Big thanks to Brad Morgan tonight, who joined us for this game. Biggest thanks to you fans who joined us. We ask that you either come to Owensboro or join us tomorrow. Centurions go to defend their state championship, 2A state championship, in the finals tomorrow against Mercer County at 2 o'clock. A 52-41 victory for the Lady Centurions tonight that gives them a chance to defend that title, and would love to have you either here or with us on Live Sportscaster tomorrow. For Brad Morgan and myself, Mike Botello, have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon from Owensboro, Kentucky. Good night, everybody.